Right now, Bitcoin is creating a rising wedge here on the 1 hour time frame, and on this exact video, I will be talking about what the likelihood is whether Bitcoin is going to be breaking towards the upside or towards the downside. Also, I will talk about this important range we need to be looking at right now, much more important things, and also many people have been asking me, Rover, what are the levels to look at? So I will also discuss all these important things and much more. So don't forget to watch this video till the end because it's going to be a very interesting one. Can we once again smash up the likes back above 400? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content, and let me initially first of all start discussing the imminent short term of Bitcoin, because once looking at the imminent short term of Bitcoin, we can start to see that we're starting to have a consolidation phase of this top side of resistance and this lower side of support, and basically Bitcoin is bouncing between the highs and lows every single time. And right now we are coming closer and closer towards a potential breakout after we're right now also creating a small upward sloping support line here on that 15-minute time frame. You can see that we're creating potentially an ascending triangle, and that is why it is going to be likely that volatility is going to be turned up for Bitcoin, because you can see it clearly happening right here. Price action is getting squeezed, and usually on such kind of a squeezing pattern, depending the time frame also, we tend to see massive swings in the Bitcoin price action. The question right now remains if we're going to be breaking above the top side of resistance or whether we're going to be breaking below the lower side. If we do so, then we will start to see volatility, and that will also help us to call which direction Bitcoin is actually heading towards. And looking then on the 1 hour time frame, we are creating somewhat of a rising wedge. You can see Bitcoin has been moving up in an extreme parabolic way here, and right now for the first time ever, we're really starting to cool off for Bitcoin. We are clearly in an uptrend for Bitcoin right now here. This is some type of a flag pattern. You could be approaching it like a flag if you're looking at the candle bodies. If you're also counting the wicks, you can look potentially at the rising wedge. A rising wedge has got a likelihood of 70% of the times that it is breaking bearish and 30% of the times that it breaks bullish. So yeah, let's see which direction it's breaking towards. However, the price targets of this pattern are quite interesting to look at, because if we are having that bullish breakout, we could be targeting levels somewhere around 22.9k, even almost $23,000. And if we in case have the bearish breakdown, we could come down towards $20,000, and that is a very important level to look at, because $20,000, many people have been asking me. And let me first talk about this chart. What is the important level to be breaking? You can see it here on the 15-minute time frame, that 21.4k, right? 21.4k is this previous high in the market, and if we break above this level, I mean, for me, in my opinion, I actually think we're going to see another significant rally for Bitcoin, and then of course I am targeting $23,000. A very important reason why the $20,000 here, the target towards the downside if we have a bearish breakdown, is also important, is because if I am looking at my important chart of all the most important levels of support and resistance ahead of ourselves, this is the most important support if we do break down. Let's say we have the rejection. We break down, the next big support target is around 19.8k to $20,000, and that is also the price target of this rising wedge. So in case we have the breakdown, I am going to long Bitcoin. I'm going to add more margin on $20,000. That is one part of my strategy right now here. If Bitcoin comes down towards that level, like you can see, previous very strong support, previous very strong resistance, and that is why it is most likely going to be providing significant amounts of support again if we do have that retest. If we fell hold on towards the 20k, yeah, I'm sorry, but then we could see a fall down to $18,000. So let's see if we are going to be able to hold that 20k if we do have the breakdown. However, if we break bullish, we said $23,000. However, I will already take some profits around this previous very important resistance range right here, support range right here, and basically also the previous range high in the market, and it's coming in somewhere around 22.8k. And if you're looking at the bullish bias target, 22.8k is of course definitely a target that we could reach here. The target is 22.9k, so 22.8k is definitely going to be my take profit target if we do have the bullish breakout towards the upside, and that is also like a 7% move towards the upside, what is clearly a high amount of profit that you could be making on that potential break above this level. What I would like to see to confirm the breakout is first of all a 4-hourly candle close above the previous range high in the market. If we do so, it could be a confirmation that we're going to be moving higher for Bitcoin, and also a clear break above this important level of resistance. And actually I want to see a break with volume and with strength in the market. And in my opinion, it could happen today because like you can see, we're squeezing in on the price action of Bitcoin right now here. And talking quickly about my trade, currently I am still long on Bitcoin. I'm in about $27,000 profit, and if Bitcoin moves up to $23,000, I could make like $35,000 to even $40,000 in profit. So yeah, I'm going to keep my trade open because it's worth for me the risk. And if we move down to $20,000, then I will add significantly more margin towards my trade, because it's going to be for me worth it to add more margin on $20,000 since it's such an important level of support. My stop loss is on $19,000. So yeah, if we really fall lower, I'm still going to get stopped out in profit. So this is my strategy right now here. If you are interested in trading, you can trade yourself as well on Bybit or BitGet. Bybit is currently allowing you to get a $30,000 deposit bonus, so make sure to check it out. It's only valid if you sign up using the link in the description. And also you will get 2 weeks of no trading fees at all if you sign up using the link in the description right now. So make sure to check it out, because yeah, this is definitely the time where traders make the most amount of money, especially if we have that retest of 20K. That is going to be an amazing trading opportunity, and that is really where I'm waiting for to open up my next big trade. So also don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because then you will get notified exactly once I will be opening my new trade, or once I add more margin towards my trade, or have any updates on my trade whatsoever. So make sure to subscribe right now. And going further in towards the content, you can see also on the daily time frame that 21.5K is just that important range high in the market. And if we break this range slash swing high in the market, that is really a confirmation that Bitcoin could even grow further on towards the upside. You can clearly see a slowdown in the trend. You see it also clearly on the 1 hour time frame, right? So we had that significant move towards the upside, and this is a clear slowdown on the trend, and you can see it also happening on the RSI. Momentum is definitely cooling off while price action is cooling up towards the upside. So there are some warning signals right now in the charts, and I'm definitely taking this very seriously. Usually if a bearish divergence happens, it tends to also indicate that volatility is going to be a little bit lower and that we're going to see some more sideways price action, and that is also exactly what we're currently spotting in this market. So going further in towards the content, you can also see that the S&P 500 is trading on a critical level, and the S&P 500, if it moves up, Bitcoin tends to move up with it. So it's important to look at this chart. The S&P 500 is right now approaching this key level of resistance, and like you can see, we did not got rejected by this level once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, but right now potentially a 5th time already in a row here. So if we manage to break above this level, flip it into support, that is also going to be a very bullish signal for Bitcoin, because if the S&P breaks bullish, Bitcoin tends to follow it up, and Bitcoin could even go up to levels of $30,000. It would definitely be possible. So things are also shaping up here. Things are heating up here also on the S&P 500 chart. It is clearly in a small uptrend right now here. If we get rejected by this line, we're still confirming the downtrend, and then Bitcoin could maybe also have a potential breakdown. So this chart will also be extremely important to watch at right now. Then looking at the Bitcoin VPVR, it's very interesting. If you don't know what the VPVR is, the VPVR is basically the volume profile range, and it is indicating on how much volume is trading in this range here. And currently we can see that the majority in this whole Bitcoin range right here of the volume was traded around $19,000. You can see on the bottom left side, a lot of consolidation was happening over there on that $19,000, and currently also on the price action right now on Bitcoin, the $19,000 was very important support and very important resistance, and currently we're trading above the key level of consolidation slash support slash resistance of Bitcoin, and that is extremely exciting. And if you're looking at where there's almost no volume, and what is important to know, if there's almost no volume in a certain range, you can breach through it very easily. And you can clearly see from of 22.6K towards an approximately $30,000, there's almost no volume in this range. And if I'm setting up a box here, you can also clearly see it. In this range right here, there's almost no volume. You can see here on the run up for Bitcoin, we also moved above this range very quickly. On the dump towards the downside, we also moved down very quickly. And if we approach this range, we could also move up yet again very quickly. So if we do manage to break above $23,000, Bitcoin could go up very quickly. That is my point, what I want to try to say here. If Bitcoin breaches above $23,000, it could recover up to $30,000 in a very fast pace. So make sure to pay attention towards it. Still, the most important resistance in this entire range is definitely going to be 30K here. You can see the big rejection we got right here and the big support we found in the previous bull run. So yeah, this is definitely an important level of resistance, but if we manage to break above 23K, we could approach this level very quickly. Then looking at the weekly time frame for Bitcoin, this is absolutely crazy. Bitcoin on the weekly time frame creating a downtrend on the logarithmic scale, and currently we're testing it. If we do break above it, Bitcoin could even look more bullish if we do so. So if we get a rejection, that's going to be pretty unfortunate. But yeah, this definitely interesting to see how the weekly time frame is currently playing out. And then looking at the monthly time frame, I quickly want to be pointing out this larger time frame thing here, what currently is playing out. You can see that the monthly candle right now is extremely green for Bitcoin, but historically speaking, and I've talked about this signal as well while we were not having this pump here, but I want to be pointing out that we're currently still on these early phases in the bear market. Every single time, once the Storch RSI is basically trading below the 20 on the index, you can see it happened here in 2015, it happened in 2018/19, and it happened in 2022/2023. And you can see every single time this happened, the Bitcoin bear market bottom was formed and the Bitcoin bear market bottom was there, and historically it was a good buying opportunity. And every single time it was above the 80 on the index, it was basically a topping signal. Boom, it was right here, it was right here, and boom, it was right here. Of course, it was not the exact, it did also counted the exact top once it crossed bearish, but still, this is an important signal to look at. Right now, it's flashing a buy signal. People still think they are too late. I always say it's the best strategy to dollar cost average in towards the market. Never go all in. Maybe you see the price going up right now, you feel the FOMO. Please don't fall for the FOMO. The best strategy you could use to maximally benefit from the market conditions we're currently in is just dollar cost average. So make sure to get ready for the next bull run. It could take another 2 years. I'm very much aware by that. Currently, we're seeing a nice bump, but the real bull market, we definitely have to wait another 2 years for it. At least that's what I'm expecting. Right now, we're just seeing the bear market bounce here, just like 2019, right? 2019, we saw in a rally of an approximately 300% towards the upside, but it was still a bear, it was not a bear market, but it wasn't a bull market yet, right? So we could get the same here. Bitcoin could rally significantly, but it is not a bull market yet. We are seeing a significant rally, but still we're down significantly from the all-time high. We could rally maybe to $36,000, and that is from the low, like maybe a 100 or 150% move towards the upside. So yeah, there's a lot of money to be made, but still, this is the preparation phase for the next bull run. So make sure to get ready. This was it for me on today's update video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of my trades, because yes, this is a trading market. We're going to make so much money by trading the exact bear market bottom, and the next bull run we're going to make millions with this trade. This trade is right now $27,000 in profit. If Bitcoin hits $60,000 and I've got the trade still open, and if I'm scaling it up, I could literally make millions of dollars from just one trade. So make sure to get ready. Things are going to be absolutely exciting next bull run. Subscribe to the channel to stay alert. We're almost at 100k, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.